Hello, people. It is I, the Black Dragon, back at your screens on both TikTok and YouTube. Let me quickly set up some stuff, namely the other laptop, which I honestly should have already set up before I started the stream. I was already drawing before stream, and I just wanted to continue drawing, so I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to stream this. I'm just going to stream drawing. So if you give me a moment, then I'm going to do this. Which actually I believe I should have most of it. Ah, it's almost there already. Little setup change. Little things to change, yeah. YouTube. TikTok. Let's get some views in here, shall we? Let's close OBS on the laptop. Here we go. Close that OBS. Uh-huh. Close, come on. Also, let's change this a little bit more. Hello. Super Ryan. Here we go. Can I draw like this? Does this work? Yes, good. This works. Good. Yeah, I know OBS isn't responding. I was trying to close it. Yes. And yes. So those two are on. Both good. And then last thing I need to do is quickly switch this one. Activate that. Bam. Activate that. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna be drawing today. I hope the audio is good. I'm coming back in 2028. Who? Okay. If I'm still streaming live, then feel free to come back. Anyways, peeps, welcome into the stream. We're gonna be drawing. I was working on this snake woman-like creature drawing. So we'll just continue with that. So, actually, one of the details I saw. Oh, did I already do some hair? That's not good. Yeah. Right. I drew these lines here, which I actually kind of want to pull out a little bit more and then pull back. Like so. And change the hair to form more with that. That way we do have the neck here, shoulder over here. Now I wasn't planning on giving this creature arms, and I'm not gonna. I'm just going to draw some lines to make it look like the arms have been fused into the rest of the body. Because this creature is a creature that hunts on humans, predominantly men, so has taken the top shape of a woman to do so. That's basically the law of this creature. So, like that. Okay. No, wait, that's a bit too thick of a line. There we go, that line. These lines are a little bit too thick in some points. So that's definitely something I need to change in the next layer. Because what I'm currently just doing is, like, finalizing the sketch. Live didn't appear on your screen. What the fuck? Is a bit more of... Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. Also, oh, I'm still on gaming on here. That's also something. Yeah, can I change stuff? I don't think I can change that from gaming to something else. Oops. Yeah, I'm not gaming here, I'm drawing. Okay, yeah. Anyways, we'll just continue on. So a little bit of a chin here. The hair. Ooh, yeah, the hair would now need to flow differently. A bit more this way. Go behind those back spikes, like so. And then go out like that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Big hair. I'll actually hide this layer for now. Ooh. There's definitely some details that immediately get lost when I do that. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Let's lower this a little bit more so we can see it better. Like, yeah, this whole bit of the tail is not here. Same goes for this side. And, I mean, this side is fully covered by the hair. So it doesn't have to be there. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I would make this bit here a little bit bigger. And, I mean, yeah. Like so. A little bit bigger. That looks a lot more natural. Again, this here is meant to be like the arms being fused into the rest of the body. So that's for the person looking at her. They think, oh, it's a normal human, but no, it's a snake person. Because like this would be like aquatic creatures like mermaids. So like the waterline would be around there. But so you would see the top of the creature, but not really much the bottom. And I think actually I'll set this in the cave in terms of location. Yeah. I think I'll do a little bit of setting work right now. Because I just want to. And she doesn't have to. Oh, there will be a rock supporting. Also, this bit here must be very muscular because it being able to be held upside, although it is on the water, so it makes it easier. Which also allows it to keep that skinny build for it. So actually, I think shoulder would run more like that. Here we go, bit of a rock on the bottom there. Cave wall. Going down here a little bit. And the waterline will draw a continuous Going down here. Cave going towards it. Like so. Now, a lot of the cave will be done with a texture brush I really like. So, mainly it's just a bit of the shaping that I'm doing. Um, who the fuck are you? I don't think I even know you. You're getting banned, Elisa. Or at least blocked because of that message. Because I don't want that kind of language in here. Wait, I did close it out. Oh, no. They follow me. Why are they following me? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So, we pull this further back down. Do that. So that's a bit of the terraining. I mean, it's also, of course, cave wall. Now, for these rocks in a cave wall, you want a bit of slightly jagged lines with little curves in there. But also, you want it not to be one straight line. You want to have it broken up a little bit, which adds in a lot of texture already. At least that's what I found works best for me. There are, of course, other techniques out there. So, yes. Like so. Nice. Okay. I think we should refine the sketch of the creature one more time. And after that, we can start on the coloring phase. I think that is good. Hello, people. Welcome to the live stream. And actually, let's see. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably share that I'm live. I keep forgetting to do that. So, if you guys can give me a moment, I'm gonna share that I'm live both on YouTube and TikTok. Yes. And then we throw that into here. Where is supper? Here you go. we go. And then we also link Discord. Bam. That's that done. Good. Very well. Here we go. Back to the draw. Okay, yeah. Oh. YouTube just sees screens are not zoomed in bits. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong layer. There we go. Let's delete a little bit of that line. Let's also add a little bit rounding to the outside of these. Don't even know what to call them, to be honest. I don't know what that part of a snake is called. Like the underbelly part of the snake. There we go. Let's refine the neck a little bit more. Go ahead. That last bit should be straighter. There we go. The split tongue, like snakes have. We'll do the hair last in this case, because I really would like to. I think I'll do the hair on a different layer. That way, I have more control over it. Not more control over it. That way, I can do stuff. Yeah, I forgot the words. Words are not wording right now. So instead, I think I'll just complete the snake body on the entire drawing. It's yeah. I mean, yeah, that was definitely improvement with increasing the belly scales. In terms of size. Here we go. I should put on some music. PLC media player. Yeah, I think some music would be nice here right now. It is loading it. There we go. My music. Yeah. We're gonna play some royalty-free music. I hope you guys can hear us. We're gonna play some royalty-free music. Yeah, you guys can hear it. Hope the sound is okay in terms of how loud it is. Let's check on YouTube. Give me a moment. What are peeps in my YouTube chat? There are peeps in my YouTube chat. I didn't even notice. Hello, Jenna and Kit Kat. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, yeah, YouTube doesn't have the music yet. That's what I'm going to fix now. And quickly fixing some stuff for the stream. There we go. That should now have music on YouTube. Why is... Oh, it's not playing. Okay. Get. I hope now the music on YouTube for people there. Hello. So yeah, we're drawing. Nice little creature here, snake woman, like hybrid creature. Huntsman. So yeah. Let's finish off that head. Could use some more rounding. Yeah. Make it a little bit more alien noise. Eyes would be around here, I'm guessing. So actually the forehead is a bit too big. It's a very huge forehead, that's definitely, but then again it's also a snake creature. So, Again, also disclaimer, I'm not good at drawing humans, so drawing human heads is also not one of my specialties. So, yeah. Oh well, we'll leave it like this. We draw the remainder of the snake body. Like that. Here we go. And actually, in terms of the tail end, it becomes a bit more animal, mammal-like, with actual hair. Do we do that? No. No, we don't. Let's keep it at one animal fusion. So we keep that snake. There we go. Actually make this a little bit... Yeah, like that. Good. Hey! Hassam, Zahid, thank you for sharing the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, people. Nice, chill, light drawing stream. Because, yes, why not? I haven't been streaming for a little bit, so, I thought, you know what? First stream back, why not, just enjoy myself and draw. There we go. Alright. So, let's now do a layer above here for the hair, lines, and everything. So that goes there. That goes there. And then we pull this. Like so. Because what I'll do then, I'll hide these. Oh, I do like there's extra lines there. Bit more pronunciation. Yeah. Okay. Like so. Okay, nice. There's some line missing here. Let's fix that. It's a little bit messy back here, but that's fine. I mean, my whole art style is a bit messy. Because I do tend to draw very sketchy in style. So, especially digitally, it's mostly sketchy in terms of style, but like, this is the most sort of find you will get out of me, to be honest. Okay, let's start with a little bit of color plotting. And I think her main color, in terms of her skin, will be a nice dark green with this brush. No, not that brush. Let's see. Do we do watercolor brush? Ooh, that does. We could do watercolor brush. Hello, people. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. You know what? We can just try stuff out. We can just try stuff out. Though I don't usually work with watercolor brushes here in Krita, so I don't know exactly how this works. So, yeah, no, I don't know how to work with color brushes. Color water brushes. It's sad because it did look good. Wait, maybe? Yeah, I can work with this. Yeah, I can work with this. It already gives me a little bit of like a pattern in there. And maybe some shadows. And yeah, it looks decent. Looks like what I could actually do with actual watercolors. uh, I am, however, avoiding the spots where her hair will be. And where the belly stuff will be. There we go. A little bit on here. And then we go to yellowish in color. Go to beige. And we get a bit of the skin tone. Actually, throwing in a little bit more red for the skin tone. Mix that in a little bit with the green. And go back to the previous color for the belly. Bits. And then we're going to add in a layer on top of this, and then we go full dark red. And do the hair. And tongue. There we go. And I'm learning now as I go how to work with this brush. And that's also how you learn most of stuff when it comes to art. You learn what you do. And this won't be the final color layer. Probably do texture a lighter but full color layer underneath here to really add in the right backing. Because right now it's all transparent in terms of coloration. I am adding a bit of a second layer on top of stuff here to darken it. To really make it more the nice dark bourbon I have selected. Nice. Go to a grey. We start doing the background a little bit. Now on top of here there will be also a blue layer to really add in that water. Also the playlist you're hearing in the back is like my music playlist for YouTube. Hence why there's like no actual song in there, it's just all instrumental. Which I use this playlist in terms of music for my Minecraft videos mostly. And for other videos that require music, because most of my other content is Genshin Impact content and they already have music in game and I'm not replacing those music tracks. So yeah. Hello people, welcome to the stream. 13k likes, 3 people currently here. No, never mind, they were gone again. Why are they always gone again? Also, let me have a look quickly at TikTok Studio. Did I get something that I can use, like maybe a flare or something? Oh. Okay, yeah, those were already claimed. Yeah, no, all the flares are already claimed for this week. Oh. Bah. Got it. Okay. Yes. I should be able to stream more in the coming days and in the coming weeks because I really haven't streamed a lot lately due to school stuff, end of year projects, deadlines, that kind of stuff. So I just decided not to stream because of that. Maybe I could have at some points, but just to be ready to do whatever I needed to, I did not stream. I still have a deadline coming up, but that's next week, Wednesday. So I thought, you know what? It's time to pick up the streaming again. Build up another streak, hopefully longer than 5 days this time. Hey, Vexo, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to another stream of mine. Today we're just drawing a little bit. Let me quickly change the way the chat is set up here. There we go. Let me quickly take a sip of the last sip of iced tea for today. Oh no. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, actually, I have to update my subscriber count over on the YouTube stream because I got one more subscriber now. Hey. That is a nice thing to look at right now. Just wanted to check it real quick. So that's nice. This one, yeah. There are also more. Yeah, some of these tracks are a little bit situational. Oh, yeah. It is a like snake creature that has taken like has evolved to have like the top half of a human female, because it likes to hunts men, and it's like a snake creature in a cave, and that's what I'm drawing. So yes, hopefully by the end it's a lot clearer what it is. But I do get that right now it might be a little bit hard to see. Yes. So right now I'm working a little bit on the cave background, blocking in some color with a watercolor brush in Krita. Which, yeah, adds some texture to drawing. This track. This is actually one of my favorite tracks in my YouTube Music track library. I call it YouTube Music track library because we use it for YouTube, but this track is called Miner with a Cricket. And it's one I've been using for a long while now. And it's just very nice. Very calm. Very good background music for like a talking section of a video. Not so much for a time lapse, though it can also be used for that. Still. Here we go. So we fill in this top area here. And of course this won't be the only color pass. We'll have more colors. We'll have shadows and everything. This is just the first layer of flat colors with a watercolor brush. And since I'm using a watercolor brush here, I probably should stay with this watercolor brush or watercolor brushes in general to do the rest of the piece. Otherwise it will look a little bit weird. But that's okay. It gives me opportunity to learn how to use these brushes correctly. Because I haven't really used them before this. And now I'm using them everywhere. Okay. So that's the first cave layer. Let's do a water. Let's add in the water, which probably will also help with like the scene. So as water will go over and around here a little bit. Not over everything, but over a bit. Here we go. No, don't disconnect, don't disconnect. Why did... TikTok, why do you disconnect? Why? There was no reason to disconnect, TikTok. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this one. This is like that movie intro from I don't know which movie anymore, but like this is from a movie. Actually, one of the few things that is from a movie that's in here because it is royalty free. I believe it's from 2001: Space Odyssey. Or something similar like that. It's a short one though. And should it get me in trouble? Because last time I had music I got in trouble with copyright because it's just annoying copyright. I do like it when it's protecting me, but I don't like it when it's prohibiting me from using stuff. Which is double standards, I know. Ooh, yeah, this track. Oh, Pharaoh Angel Waltz, yes. It's a nice track. We're not even halfway through the music tracks. There are some long ones in here. Yeah. Okay. Let's do another pass for gray. With a darker one under here. Underneath the waterline to be more precise. And also here. Which gives the water a bit more depth. Adds more 3D and shaping to it as well. And here we go. There we go. And if you're wondering why am I not darkening this area, it's because that's where the light is. Because it's the light coming from up there. Actually, we'll have the light source coming from up here. It's like a little cave lake with a hole up there. Which I might actually be good to draw in right now. Some light reflection. A little bit of white here. Let's go actually to the top. Yeah, below, up here. Add in some highlighting already. On top of creature, the hair. And we'll darken the background a lot more after this as well. And darkening will be done with a blue for most parts. Actually, we'll go back to the white real quick because need to draw this a little bit more further out. Same here. And we'll also do a bit of white over on here. So that's light reflecting on the water. Like so. And then we go back to the dark blue. And we continue on adding in the shadows. There we go. We'll see in the hair, bunch of shadow. Right here. A little bit of shadow right here. A little shadow there. Shadow here. Shadows down here. There we go. Go even darker, we go to the background again. Go over it with this very dark blue. Also cools down the area with sense of color. And after that we'll also do a light pass over it with adding a few bits of light reflecting on the rock in areas where I think it will. There we go. Actually, also a layer over here. Two layers. We also mustn't forget to add in a layer of shadow of the creature itself on the rocks below. Unstable internet connection, okay, yeah, fine. That's fine currently. So add in a little bit of a shadow from the creature below. A little bit more over here. So. And TikTok, why did you disconnect? Come on, TikTok, reconnect. There we go. There isn't much what I can do if TikTok disconnects, which is annoying. So, yeah. Okay. Actually, we're going to skip this number. Future clarifier. And instead we go to this one, which is called Gothamlicious. Definitely Batman Gotham inspired, which actually also does fit with this piece, because in terms of color scheme, it's very much Poison Ivy, this creature. with the red and the green. Okay, another dark gray. With this one, we'll add in a little bit more detail to the rocks. There we go. Ah, no, we're also skipping this one. And this one. Now we actually got some good ones. Yes. Oh, was the previous one not? Oh no, it was the Mori Wings, not Miner with the Cricket. Miner with the Cricket is later on. After a metal track. Yes, yes, of course there is some metal in here. It's me, of course that's metal. Also this here, but use some more work, more coloring and more shading, especially in these bits that are facing away from the light a little bit more. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, now go over it with a pass of just straight up black to darken it even more. And I could use a bigger brush, but I'm not gonna to. So I might fuck up some stuff, and I don't want to. I might do a second pass of black over it anyway. It's definitely a good thing to use black here. Let's keep it on the same brush layer, thanks to. Here we go. Let's keep the brush on. There, here we go. There. Bam. I think definitely a second layer. Yeah, if I do some highlight layer over it on top of here, yeah, I think that will be good. This bit a little bit here again. Lower the opacity a little bit. And add in some light highlights coming from the light. Maybe also a little bit of water caustics. A little cave wall in the back here. Which water caustics are just reflections of light on the water. A little bit more. Some light on top of here as well. Actually, we already have a little bit of water caustics down here thanks to some of the lighter spotches, but I'll add in some down here as well. Like so. Okay. Yes, I think this is all coming together nicely. I think we do need to do some more passes for the creature. So let's hide some of these layers for now. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. So let's hide all the color layers. Bring back these two. And we go here. Go red. And we go underneath all those. Yes. And we do a color pass with solid colors for this snake creature. Which actually, since it's half human, we should probably give it a name. And it's technically, in terms of species, it's like a naga, but it should have an she should have an actual name. So feel free to suggest something in the chat, and I might take your suggestion. So yes. Damn, time goes quick. We've already been live for almost an hour. Damn. Oh yeah, by the way, this is not exactly the same track. There's a second version of this track with a different ending. So, yeah. It's the nice green. Very nice, and but also very dark coloration. But it's an earth green. And in a moment I will also clean up the line art a little bit by removing some of the unneeded lines. I think that might also be good. So here we go. We'll clean this out a little bit better. So she had a different ending. Okay, there we go. That's that layer. Here, Metalmania. That's the name of this song. A moment. Put away. Here we go. Here we go. In town. Let's make it a little bit lighter. So, actually for the tongue we go a little bit more pinkish. I'm gonna do it on this layer. There we go. So that's a base layer for all the colors done for this cow. Let's reintroduce wait, did we? Let's reapply. Hey. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, this one definitely needs to be a little bit lower opacity. There we go. Ooh, that white is a little stark. So let's lower the opacity on that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Although this one will also lower the opacity on a little bit. And then there's one more thing I think I'll do. Which we got to white. We increase the size of the brush. New layer. Go to this water type brush. Increase the size of the brush. Let's add in some light rays. This is Mighty Really Cricket. All coming from one source, from above here. And lower the opacity. And add in some more. Bam. And that's a finished art piece. Although, almost finished. We should not forget about leaving actually let's go back. And let's do it with this brush. A signature. There we go. As the first piece done for the stream. Because I did want to do 2 pieces today. Or at least keep on drawing after this one was done. So we just keep on drawing. Just give it a little bit of time to showcase it before we continue on. And we once again have one of these. Hey, thank you. Thank you for that compliment. Now, for this one, I don't really have anything in mind besides maybe a dragon of some kind. Yeah, I think I'll do a dragon. Because of course I do with dragons. So I like dragons. So with dragons, I really like to start with the eye. Because it's very important part of like creature. And especially with big creatures like dragons. Because a lot of personality is in the eyes. So what kind of creature it will become is in the eyes. Like so. And from there we can build out the dragon a little bit more. And I've actually started to round, because I feel like this dragon is a little bit more one of those angry, dark, I'm gonna say evil. Dragons aren't evil. Just seen as evil due to humans making laws about what is good and what's right, but most dragons are more neutral forces in the world. Sometimes they do kind, sometimes they're kind, sometimes they are mean. That's just how dragons are. There's no real good or right with dragons. Some are just a little bit more aggressive than others. That's just the way things are. And actually this canvas is a little bit too small right now. So I need to decrease the size. Because it's an A4 paper and I started to draw way too big. So we also decrease the size of the brush a little bit. There we go. No. No. That doesn't look right. That's better. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Okay. Actually, we have a bit of a mustache action thanks to these side bits here, which is funny. We definitely needs like a big horn up front here. Like so. Yeah. Just its back horns are smaller. It does still seem like to be a kind dragon. I think it still is a kind dragon. Though sometimes not fully on the path humanity would see as righteous. And thus also an enemy of humanity according to them. God's dragons are quite misunderstood creatures in most media. Not necessarily the bad guys, they're just them. Also, which track is this currently? Mountain of the Emperor. Ah. Let's get that sax in here, shall we? Also, this one is probably going to be more of a sketch instead of a fully completed piece. Just for funsies. Yeah. Not, you know what, this is just going to be a bit of a doodle phase. I don't really know what to draw. So if you have a suggestion of something I could draw real quick, please leave it in the chat. I'm just going to quickly draw a pretty well-known character from Kids Media, Kids TV. His good old Anthem childhood. I always draw him with a cane for some reason. I don't know. I don't really remember if he had one. But who cares? It's fun to draw him with a cane because he already has a top hat. Bill Cipher. Though I did draw him a little bit wonky. Hat is a little bit too far down, but that's fine. Let's see. Okay, we zoomed as far in as we can. Smallest brush we can. Let's draw something at this size. At the pixel art size. Here we go. Oh, I think we have to start with a little character here. Here's a bit of a scarf. Let's up this a little bit. Let's give him short pants, because why not? And just give him long legs, and then some nice little boots. Yes. Yes. You know what? This lad carries with him a ginormous, especially for him, katana. Somehow. You know what? This guy just has powers that allows him to stretch body parts. So even though he's very small, he can still hold onto objects that are so much bigger than him. Yes. Okay. Oh, and now Doodle Pages, of course, is complete without my favorite little guy to draw. Though I never draw him completely the same, which is fine. It is me, little lad, Poropo. Written like that. It's Poropo. He's like a little slime creature in this form, but he also has a full-on dragon form. He likes pancakes. He likes some pancakes, so I'm just gonna draw some pancakes with him. Next to him. With a fork in his. He likes his pancakes. Any suggestions on what I should also draw, besides what I've just drawn already? No? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I tried to get a bunch of music in there. I still need to expand the library a little bit more. I'm just going to draw some stuff. I don't know what. I mean, there's already a creature coming in here. Okay, we're making another snake today. Not a snake. Bit more of a cobra though. And again, a lot more sketchy in terms of drawing. Style. So there we go. Ugh, yeah, getting a bit tired here. So I think 10 more minutes and then we'll end stream, something like that. Because then I hit the 90 minutes goal for today on TikTok. So yeah. Oh, that's actually, oh no, that's for this week. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. One more little drawing. Yeah, fuck it. We've come to the point in the stream that I start drawing cubes. Like that. We're gonna stack some cubes. More cubes. Hello. Hello people over on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello, welcome. I didn't expect people to join over on YouTube that much. So hello, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it that you're here. But we are unfortunately getting towards the end of the stream in about 7 minutes. I'm gonna end streaming. Currently I'm just doodling because I completed this piece earlier in the stream. And now I'm a little bit without inspiration, so I just started doodling. So I've got a dragon head right here, and we've got a bit of a snake right here. This tiny little dude with a giant katana for him. We've got Putterball, and Bill Cipher. And right now I was just drawing some cubic stuff. So, yeah. Okay, does it just be behind? Yeah, it's just behind. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think it's just a little bit behind on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, that a bit. But do you have a suggestion for anything that I can draw in the next 6.5 minutes? Till then, I'll just continue drawing cubes because he might not have heard it yet. They might not have heard it yet. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, one last doodle, I think, because we're in the last 4 minutes. I mean, I'll draw bird. Burps are always fun to draw. Let's increase this a little bit. It's a very simple bird to draw. but it's a bird nonetheless. Yeah, adding a little bit of a mohawk onto it, but it's not a hawk, it's more like phoenix it's gonna be. Let's add in a bit of a branch it's sitting on. To be honest, this is not really the right drawing brush in this software for it, but that's fine. It's just a doodle anyway. Like that, we've got a burb. That's how easy drawing a burb is. If you don't really care for much of the details and just want a stylized burb. Bird. There we go. And speaking of stylized, let's draw a little black hole, shall we? No. Bam. That's basically all you need for a black hole. At least if you stick to the black and white color scheme that I am here. And this is the most sincere of doodling, just sort of drawing random shapes. I mean, it looks cool. It's like a bit of graffiti in terms of look. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what? For these last ones, let me just showcase some of my more recent drawings. Open. No. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, thank God. Oh, you guys can't see it, thankfully. Right? I hope you guys can't see it. Because that would not be good. No, you guys can't see it. Good. So, a little while back I did a drawing stream. I made this piece back then. It's based on the profile image of one of my content creator friends. I mean, this is an older piece that I'm currently opening up, but it's, well, I believe I at least shared some stuff about this one as well. Not a dragon, of course. It's a, ooh, yeah. This one. This one right here is a Hollow Knight OC, even though I've never played the game. It's a character called Owl, and if like Hornet is the size of a Lego minifigure, this one is at least 5 times the size of that. So Owl is quite a big character in terms of size. There's another piece of art I made in the previous stream, this one. The previous art stream, I made this piece as well. Not a creature. Not really a dragon, not really a bird. Like, just a creature. And Last one I'll showcase for now is this one, which, yeah, it's a nice one. Nice gradient in the back, nice caves in the front. So, cave here. This is all in a cliff area-esque. I really like the water I did here. Really good water I did here. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the stream. We've been streaming for 1.5 hours. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, stick around. You know the drill. Actually, let's have a look. Did we get more subscribers on YouTube? Yes, we got another subscriber on YouTube. I'll update it straight away on the YouTube stream. We went from 254 to 256 on YouTube, which is nice. Every subscriber counts. So I really appreciate that to the people who subscribed. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, stick around. You know the drill. And I'll see y'all next time. Maybe even tomorrow.